Hey, so in this video, I'm giving you the first exercise. And so it's important that you're playing with a metronome. You can just look up metronome on Google and it'll pop up on the front page. And so I'm gonna start off at 80 beats per minute and practice this, maybe 2 to 5 minutes per tempo, and then increase it 10 BPM every time until you're going so fast that you start messing up. Then you go back a little bit. So don't go so fast to where you're messing up and continue to practice with poor technique. Go as fast as you can where you challenge yourself but still have pretty good technique. So 80 BPM, here it goes. And look, it's called eighth notes. So an eighth note means there's 8 notes per measure. 4/4. 4/4 meaning there's 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. An eighth note is kind of like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're just doing some basic eighth notes. And so what we're doing here is accent on the downbeat. The downbeat is the 1, 2, 3, 4. The and is the offbeat: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The and is the offbeat. So we're gonna accent the downbeats, and then we're gonna accent the offbeats. So it's gonna look something like this. You're not gonna do the offbeats initially. You're gonna work into that. So let me just show you the basic right now. We're gonna do accent, loud note, and a tap, a ghost note on the offbeat. And just like set a timer and just do that for like 5 minutes straight. And when you're doing it, you need to turn it into a mindfulness exercise, basically meditation. I don't like calling it meditation, but I will just for simplifying, because meditation is a different thing. For me, meditation is about being still. You can't meditate while doing something. It's technically different, but for simplification, I'm going to call it a meditation. So you're going to meditate while you're practicing. So what I mean by that is you're going to be breathing. So like, I'm a little sick, congested, but so so you're gonna like be inhaling. You could like inhale for 4 counts and then exhale for 4 counts, or 2 counts, or you don't even have to exhale on the counts. You can just do it freely and not have to count it. But you're just gonna be like breathing while you're playing. See, and sometimes you mess up. Sometimes, like I messed up, right? So you'll mess up because the breathing kind of throws you off sometimes, right? So you want to be able to breathe while playing. Oh, I'm congested. I don't need to give excuses, whatever. But okay, now let me show you the offbeat exercise. Okay, so the offbeat's gonna be like this. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really try to relax while you play. Don't be all stiff. Relax as much as possible. And when you do these exercises, if you play for a very long time, if you play so long that you're just so bored or your arm is getting very tired and you keep playing, that's where the most progress comes in, because you learn to refine your technique. So like, I'll be doing an exercise where I'm just straight go like 10 minutes straight. And then by the end of that 10 minutes, like actually on the drum with the technique and everything, I will learn how to do the technique more efficiently to conserve energy, because I'm so tired, but I have to get the same tone out of it. So these endurance exercises are very important. So putting the the 2 exercises together, it's going to be like this. Right, simple. Or you can do it like this. And it is a good thing to be tapping your foot while doing it. You don't always have to do that, but at least incorporate it some of the time. And so you just need to be doing this consistently every single day, even if it's boring, even if it's not fun, because that's how you get good. And when you become really good, it's tons of fun. So just go through it, have discipline, and have faith. Remember, have faith that even if it's boring, it will pay off and you'll be glad that you did it. So you can look at it as like a form of discipline. It's like martial arts. It's like training. You will develop yourself. You'll grow as a person beyond just the drums just by sticking to a consistent routine. You know, you'll build your discipline. You'll improve your mindset. So, you know, and you can also do these exercises clapping. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and these exercises are going to turn to other things soon. So it'll be like, we'll start doing things like 16th notes, which is 16 notes in a measure, which is 4 notes per beat. So it's, I'll just show you now. It's counted like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and see, I'm doing the loud, quiet, and this is all quiet. And so there'll be different things we do like that. And so my mom's not home, so I can play this inside. Just kidding. She doesn't care if I play it at home. But if you have a drum, you know, these are for exercise if you don't have the drum, but you know. And so eventually we'll get into stuff like, be like, or changing the accents. Very basic, but it can still sound super cool. And there's so much more I could start talking about, but I'll leave it at that. Here's how I operate. So look, when somebody asks me how long I've been playing, I'm like, it doesn't matter how long I've been playing. What matters is how many hours have I practiced, right? So someone could play for 10 years, but never practice. Or they could have been playing for 10 years and they don't play for 2 years so it doesn't matter what age you started, you know. It's like someone could be playing for 5 years and have played a total of 500 hours. And you could have played for 1 year and played 1,000 hours in your first year. That's what really matters. How many hours have you practiced? How many hours have you got under your belt? And so as you play more and more and more, as you get the hours in, it will I see it as a spiritual endeavor. I'm not going to get all philosophical in this this video, but you're really putting the energy into something and it's going to produce results. And so with this exercise I'm giving you right now, what should I expect from you? Let's see. Like before you start thinking about these other exercises, a minimum of 3 hours. A minimum of 3 hours, preferably like 5 hours before you start moving on to the next video where I do the 16th notes and stuff. So, you know, if like, yeah, you could start incorporating it, but don't like move on and stop doing this original exercise. So like, you're bored, you want to jump the gun, you need something else so you don't quit, so you don't get too bored. You can just do 16th notes like this with the metronome. Do it loud and do it quiet. Also like this, watch. One second. So I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Here's some exercises that you can start with. Do a combination of all of these. And yeah, be thinking about getting like 2 to 5 hours under your belt. So like You want to get really good really fast, practice a lot, and stay really focused and turn it to a meditation. Here's what you can also do. So I could post a meditation video on this page. I might do that, but practice for 5 minutes. So every time you are increasing the tempo, meditate for like 30 seconds before you do it. So this is 80 BPM. I go through every exercise, the 4 exercises I just showed you. That'll take 5 or 10 minutes. And then when I want to make it from 80 BPM to 90 BPM, meditate for 30 seconds before you move on. When I go after 5 or 10 minutes, I go 90 to 100. 5 or 10 minutes more, now I go to 110, 120, 130 BPM until it's too fast. And meditate 30 seconds in between every time. Why? Because this will ingrain it in your subconscious. You will learn way faster. The time you get better is when you sleep. You practice, you sleep, and you wake up the next day magically better. So here's the thing. You can kind of get the same thing in a meditation. So you can practice right now, meditate for a moment, and then you immediately get better. If you practice for an hour straight, you'd probably get better faster if you practiced for 40 minutes, but you meditated in between every exercise. So it's like I'll have a student who's getting pissed off because their body is not doing what the brain is trying to get them to do. They keep messing up and they can't do it. I tell them, if it's a kid or whatever, I tell them to meditate. I don't tell them it's a meditation, but I just tell them, close your eyes, breathe, and just focus on the breath for take 10 breaths, deep breaths. When you inhale, that's 1, exhale. Inhale another time, that's 2. Count 10 breaths and then try again. Boom! They do it perfectly. All of a sudden they do it perfectly because they fed their subconscious information, they meditated to integrate it, and then boom, now they can do it naturally. So I'll leave it at that. Stay consistent, preferably practice the same time every day. And if you're getting hyperactive, if you are getting anxious or bored, do quick exercise. Do some push-ups, jump rope or something, do some squats. Just do something really quick and then get back at it. Because if you're oh, I want to stop, I have so much energy, I'm hyperactive, I'm anxious, I need to do something, just burn the energy really quick for a minute or two and then go back at it. So I'll leave it at that.